Welcome back to One Brain Ops, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where, yeah, at the very end of that last one, things got real, because suddenly we're not with the Grail Mercenaries anymore, we're back with the Dawn Brigade. Here we go.
During the war between the Laguz Alliance and Benyon, the three remaining countries on Tellius, Dain, Crimea, and Goldoa, have thus far remained neutral. In Dain, the war for independence is over, and Prince Pelias has been crowned king. Dain is now free from Benyon's rule, and is once again universally recognized as a sovereign nation. Micaiah decides to honor the promise she had made and continue on as the general of Dain's armies until the country stabilizes. Most of her companions remain by her side, helping to restore their beloved country. It is their hope that Dain will recover soon, both politically and socially. Focused as they are, they realize that they can spare no time on outside concerns, including the current war in Benyon. However, King Pelias has a mysterious change of heart and orders Micaiah into the war on Benyon's side.
Yeah, he has a mysterious change of heart. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Soth. Yeah. But, Micaiah, why didn't you ask Pelias when he gave you these orders? I don't know, I mean, Izuka vanishing, that's gotta be like... That would make me smile if Izuka just vanished. Like, if he was in my life and then he was gone, I'd be very happy. Yeah, exactly. Why are we going after the Laguz Alliance? Wow. Yeah. Micaiah, why? Why aren't you questioning this? I don't get it. Well, okay, yeah, but, like, you could have at least asked Pelias these questions, instead of just having to say, I don't know, to everything that Soth asks you. And, like, yes, I get it. Like, you're following orders. I understand that. You're trying to serve your country, but, like, all of Soth's points are completely valid. Micaiah should have been asking these questions, and instead we're all left wondering. I know the answers to these questions, but if you haven't played this game before, you may not. I mean, yes. Yes and no. I mean, listen, so you don't stand a chance against Commander Ike and his men. You would get obliterated by Ike, by Mia, by Rolf, by Ileana, by Soren, those are just the ones I've been training. You'd also get obliterated by Har, Titania, probably Oscar, Gatry, Shinen. I could go on. Okay, and yeah, here we are at the base. So yeah, we're fighting with the Dawn Brigade, and we don't know why. So let's go to info conversations. And we've got a lot of them that are all 3-star conversations. We're going to go through these first 2 first, and then I'm going to stop and talk about the last 3 before we get into them. So, Soth. Oh, another Master Crown. Okay, so yeah, we get a Master Crown, so we could 3rd tier someone in this group if they're level 10 2nd tier. I don't think we're going to be using that one anytime soon. Jill. That's a good question, Jill. Everyone's asking such good questions except for Micaiah. Yeah, at least someone does. I'm with you, Joe. Okay, and we got a Brave Axe out of that for Jill. I'm just going to send the Iron Axe to the convoy for now. We'll outfit everybody in a little bit here. Oh, and I'm sorry, I said I was going to stop and talk about these 3 conversations. So, these next 3 with Edward, Leonardo, and Nolan are not in the Japanese version of the game. They were added for the English localizations. You get 3 pretty good items out of this, which we'll talk about a bit more afterwards, but they weren't in the original Japanese version of the game. So, Edward gets Khalid Bolg. Now Leonardo. Yeah, I really wish I could give this bow to Rolf or Shinen. Or even Astrid. And lastly, Nolan. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about those items we just got. So, Edward got Khalid Bolg, which, in addition to being a pretty good sword, with, 15 might, it's considerably stronger than a steel sword, and, it's a very good sword. But you can see over on the left there, it also gives him +8 luck when it's equipped. And it's exclusive to Edward, only he can use it. Going to Leonardo. Okay, So Lugnasad, which I believe is the correct pronunciation of that. I don't know why there are so many silent H's in that bow's name, but Lugnasad. Yeah, if you're counting, that's 2 silent H's. Anyway, very good bow, 16 might and 100 hit. And it gives Leonardo +5 speed, which is absolutely huge. With this bow, Leonardo, even untrained as he is in this run, is going to be able to potentially be useful here in the chapters that we have this group in Part 3, which, I mean, that is saying something. This is part of the reason why I really wasn't concerned about getting him up to level 10 so I could give him a Master Seal. Lugnasad keeps him, like, actually semi-usable for certain things because it's just such a good weapon and raises his speed. Okay, and then lastly Nolan, he got Tarvos. Tarvos, I don't know. Anyway, whatever you want to pronounce that as, you can see it's 18 might, very strong axe. I mean, it's considerably better than a steel weapon, and +4 defense. So, yeah, the thing with these weapons is that they keep Edward, Leonardo, and Nolan somewhat playable here in Part 3, even if you don't have them trained. So, like, Nolan was going to have no problems for me anyway, because I've already got him 2nd tier at this point. But even if you have all 3 of them untrained, with their exclusive weapons that they get in the English version, they can still be serviceable in this chapter. And boy, do you need it if they're untrained. This chapter is extremely difficult. We're going to get into it a little bit, you know, in a little while here after I finish outfitting everybody, but yeah, this is a difficult one, and yeah, those weapons that they added for the English version were a very good idea to make this just a little bit easier. Okay, so let's do our base stuff here. So, in the shop, we're going to go to bargains right away. Oh, actually, sorry. We have to go to sell items and sell some of the valuables we have here. So I left the blue gem with this party, I do believe. Yeah, we're going to have to sell that here. Okay. And what else did I leave here that we can sell? And I planned this out pretty carefully during Part 1 endgame. We can go ahead and sell that chest key. We're not going to need that. And yeah, the stat boosts, obviously, we're saving. Yeah, nothing else that I want to sell. And yeah, you can't sell the special weapons, I don't believe, so yeah, like Tarvos is not sellable. Anyway, but the reason that I carefully planned that was that there are specific bargains that I wanted to make sure that we get here. So, you can see they offer you a lot of different bargains, and all of these would be really nice. If you didn't do Ileana the Delivery Girl, and so this group has a ton of money, go ahead, buy these silver weapons, buy the Storm Sword. You probably don't need the Steel Longbow, but anyway, you can do pretty well with these, so I just want to talk about what all is here. Obviously, silver weapons, we know what those are. The Storm Sword, we know what that is. It's an upgraded Wind Edge, Short Spear, upgraded Javelin, and Short Axe, upgraded Hand Axe. Okay, the only ones that I really want to buy are the Beast Killer, because we need another one for Soth, or it'll be useful, and then the Physics Staff. I don't think I ever actually used Elincia's Physics Staff in Part 2, so she had one, the ranged healing staff, but I don't think I ever actually used it with her. We are going to be making use of this one here with this group. This, by the way, is the Torch Staff. It has the same name as just the, generic torch, but this one is actually a staff, so your staff users could use this, and it'll, light up an area around them just like a regular torch. I never bother with this. It's just a waste of 1,000 gold to me. Like I kind of mentioned with the torch when we last played a Fog of War map. Well, back in Part 2 when we last had a torch, I guess. I rarely ever use them because I just know these maps well and I don't need them. They're honestly like, because I feel like whoever is using the torch, you're wasting their movement to use it, and with the torch staff in particular, you've got to get your staff user pretty near the front line for the torch staff to actually be useful, so I just never bother with it. We don't really need the elixir or the recover either, so the only two ones that I want to buy at this point are going to be the Beast Killer, which South can't carry right now, but we'll grab it for him in a minute, and the Physics Staff. And yeah, Laura and Micaiah have full inventories as well, so we'll send that to the convoy for the moment. Okay. And then, yeah, obviously we're out of gold, so I can't buy any of the rest of these bargains, but like I said, I planned this carefully. They do have the regular torches here as well, so if you want one for this battle, you can buy it. If you hadn't guessed, this is a Fog of War chapter coming up here. Okay. And then in the armory, I believe this is all the same stuff that the Grail Mercenaries have access to right now in the armory area. There is Shine available, which I don't think they had access to. I don't remember if there were... Yeah, I think there were steel knives. Yeah, I bought one for Heather. And I don't think they had crossbows, only bowguns. Anyway, we don't need any weapons. We stocked up at the end of part 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and outfit everybody. I'm going to actually just come back to Micaiah. We're going to just stick everything that we don't need in the convoy first, because everybody's inventories got super messed up at the end of part 1 when we were setting up Ileana the delivery girl. So let's go ahead and... I'll actually just go ahead and give Zihark a different healing item. Okay, he can grab the concoction. Why not? Laura doesn't need all those tomes that belong to Ileana. Okay, that heal staff's almost gone. And then before I forget, let's go ahead and give her the Physic. Oh, and they're, this full heal and mend, I don't remember where those came from. There's also a full L-Light. And a steel dagger, steel bow. There's a steel axe. I think some of these items might have just, like, spawned in our convoy. I don't remember, like, actually storing all of these things, like that short spear and... Anyway. So yeah, there's some stuff in the convoy. I'd have to look up to see if any of that stuff just like appeared there. I'm pretty sure some of it did. Okay, we're gonna do skill management in a little bit. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, Nolan, you take a concoction, and actually, you swap for the full one with Zihark. Aaron, okay, and... Yeah, the other thing here is I'm going to need to hand Master Seals to some of these people. Again, I'm going to do that in a minute. Let's just swap for a full Vulnerary. Again, swap for a full Vulnerary. And yeah, it's still not... I'm not going to bring Meg and Fiona to this battle. I will probably use them later in part 3, though. Okay, and then... Yeah, let's go ahead and get the promotions out of the way here. The characters I need to promote. So, Laura, you're going to be up first. And actually, let's just grab all these Master Seals, and I'll just trade them to the other people who need them. So let's go ahead and use one of them. And yeah, I got her up to level 10 right at the end of part 1 so that we could do this. And of course, these animations always create all sorts of lag for Dolphin. Okay, so we've promoted Laura. She's now a bishop. So now she can move diagonally, which is a big plus. Not really. Okay, and then the other ones here, I'm going to give to Aaron, and actually, you ended on 59 XP. And then Edward, who ended on 40 XP. Yeah, I don't want to give either of them another level. Aaron didn't even cap anything at level 17, and Edward didn't come close, but he's only level 13. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and hand them the remaining Master Seals. So Laura, let's just trade that over to Aaron. So Aaron will become our third halberdier after Nephany and Danvid. None of them are going to come with us to endgame this time. And yeah, that lag is somehow even worse. It's okay, I will be resetting for lag before we start the chapter. And yeah, I do like Aaron's battle model in second tier. Okay. Okay, and then Laura, let's trade that javelin back to Aaron. And this last Master Seal goes to Edward. Oh, that lag. Ugh. God, that lag. Jeez. I like how Khalid Bolg looks in the battle model, by the way. Okay. Okay, and then, by the way, that Master Crown that we got, again, that's for, level 10 and up second tiers to promote, so I think the only person we have that could use it right now... Oh no, Zehark's only level 7, so, yeah, we don't actually have anybody with us right now who could take that. Yeah, if we did, we could give it to him if we wanted to. Tironio, I guess, could use it, but, he's not with us right now. Okay, so then let's, before we finish up with item management here, let's go ahead and do the rest of this. So, yep, Volig and Ileana are still set up as a support because I haven't found Ileana a new support partner yet. Zehark and Nolan can go up to a B. I was kind of hoping that I could get them up to an A by this point, but this is still good. 30 avoid. I mean, that's awesome, and it's going to be very useful in this chapter. Laura and Aaron can go up to an A, so might as well. Jill... Okay, Jill can support Volig, so, yeah, they're the only two I'm going to be using here who don't already have a support partner, so we're going to do that. Okay, and then, yeah, plus 1 defense and 10 avoid. I mean, that avoid bonus is useful. So, alright. Let's go ahead and do skills. So we picked up that Vantage scroll, which I sent to the convoy a little while ago. I mentioned this a little while ago when talking about Mia, but yeah, I want Vantage, Cancel, and Adept on my Swordmasters. So we're going to take Paragon off of Zehark here, so that he can have Vantage. And yeah, Mia will eventually have the same 3 skills as soon as she has access to an Adept scroll that is not stuck on Soren. Well, not stuck on Soren, but you know what I mean. Okay, so then that brings up the question of who I want to put Paragon on. I mean, I'd like it to go to somebody who I'm training. Micaiah still has discipline, and I'm going to leave that on her here. She could take both discipline and paragon, actually. That might not be a bad idea to get her a lot of experience, but the other ones I'm training here are Soth, Zehark, who can't take it, Jill, who could, Nolan. Yeah, of those, okay, who's the lowest level? Nolan's a level 1, Jill's a level 2, 7, 6, and of course Micaiah is also at 1. Okay, ultimately, Micaiah's level ups at this stage matter less than Nolan's, so I'm going to go ahead and give Nolan Paragon. And I probably will take it off of him and give it, you know, I'll pass it around for other battles. This particular battle, as mentioned, of course, we're going to be fighting the Laguz Alliance, so all the enemies on this upcoming map are going to be Laguz, and they're all worth a lot of XP, so you can get some levels on your units pretty quickly if they pick up some kills in this map. And now, the other skill here, Beast Foe. Okay, so I have to explain the completely broken thing that you can do in this chapter, which is that you can give Beast Foe to Nolan, and you can give Nolan a crossbow. And because Beast Foe will give you effectiveness bonus against Beast Laguz, and because crossbows have a ridiculously high might, because they don't factor in strength, they just have a high might naturally, you will one-shot every enemy in this upcoming battle, because they're all Beast Laguz. And in a later battle, where you're fighting Beast and Bird Laguz, you'll still one-shot every enemy, because crossbows already have effectiveness bonus against flyers. So, you can do that and completely break the game. I'm not going to do it. For one, I gave Nolan Paragon, so he doesn't have capacity for Beast Foe. But we're going to try to help Jill get some kills by giving Jill Beast Foe instead. I just find Beast Foe crossbow to be too broken. Okay, and then Parity, I believe, is the only... Yeah, that's the only skill I have left to assign. Parity is not going to be super useful. Well, okay, in specific situations, it might. Oh, and by the way, now you can remove Wild Heart from Volug, so this is the skill that allows him to half-shift. You can actually manually shift and revert him now here in Part 3, which you couldn't in Part 1. So you can take Wild Heart off of him if you want. I'm going to just choose to leave it on him. And honestly, with Volug, I mostly just half-shift him anyway. You can, you know, give him transform items and, you know, use him full shifted, but I'm not going to do that. It's just easier to half-shift him, and I don't use him a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and actually... I'll give Aaron Parity. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but there are, like, thickets and things in this upcoming map. So if there's an enemy in a situation where Parity can cancel that out, then sure, we can go for that. And we might as well give it to somebody, because otherwise it's just going to waste anyway. So even if we don't use it, it's no harm done. Okay, and then Award XP. Again, I'm just going to bring up everybody who is coming with me to endgame. And this time now, I am going to finally... Actually, I think I might have done this in Part 1 as well, but we're going to include Soth in this. We're going to include Micaiah as well. Because Micaiah has a 4-story promotion, again, to 3rd tier. And unlike Ike, who has a ton of time before his story promotion, Micaiah and Soth do not have a lot of time before theirs, so we need to make sure they're getting levels. Nolan we're going to bring up. Jill will bring up. Okay, and Zehark. And, okay, I doubt it, but yeah, nobody's capped anything, because they're all pretty low in their second tier still. Which is perfectly fine. Oh, Soth does have capped strength, but his strength cap is only 22. Okay, anyway, the other thing you'll notice there, yeah, Micaiah gained staves on promotion, so she can now use staves, and we want to get both her staff and light ranks up pretty quickly. She can use that physics staff because it's only C ranked, so you can definitely give that to her. Because she still is only at B rank in light, though, this map I'm going to still focus on trying to train her light rank, and I'm going to use Laura to physic people. So Micaiah is going to take a staff, but it's just going to be a mend staff. And I'm actually going to now trade Laura that light tome, because Laura can now use it. She's only E rank in light, so she can only use basic light, but it's still something. And then in the convoy, we had a full heal and mend staff. I'm going to give her the mend, not because she needs the extra HP to be able to heal, but just because it'll get her weapon rank up faster than heal will. And, yeah, actually, I'm going to... Well, you know what, Laura, you actually take the full light tome. And Micaiah take the half-used up one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so that's Micaiah and Laura outfitted for this. Soth, we got a second beast killer and stuck it in the convoy, so let's grab that. Oh, by the way, there's... Oh, there is an L light in there, too, that Micaiah could take, but we don't need it. Okay, grab that second beast killer. You don't need that bronze dagger anymore. Probably not the bronze knife, either. But let's take that steel dagger that's sitting in there. And... yeah, I'll leave you with an open inventory slot to be able to steal or pick up stuff. Volig is fine. I think we do have some Livygrass in the convoy. Oh, and as I mentioned in part 1, but I'll mention it again, anything that's Moram, Vika, and Tormod were carrying at the end of part 1 is going to appear in your convoy here. So I think Vika might have, or Moram might have been carrying this Livygrass, but it's here now. I could give him that, but again, I'm just going to half-shift him, so I don't need to use it. Okay, Zhark, let's give that damaged wind edge, and, I mean, you're probably fine on weapons, to be honest, but, I might as well just grab a second wind edge for you, just in case. It's not like you're gonna really go through a full wind edge in this map. Nolan and some axes, though. We could definitely use some. He's got a hand axe that's got 20 uses left. I'll grab... well, I gotta decide between him and Jill who's getting these items, too. We'll just grab the short axe for now, and I might buy him like a steel poleaxe, but I don't know yet. Let's actually do Jill next. Jill is... oh, she's up to a D in lances. I must have gotten her up to D right at the end there. Okay, so that's nice, actually. I'm going to go ahead then and give that bronze lance... no, wait, I only used it once. Did she start at a D? Huh. Anyway, I could give her a javelin, which she can use, and I think I will do that. I'm going to give this nearly broken hand axe and take a javelin, because I do want to get her lance rank moving a bit, and then I'm also going to... actually, Erin's probably holding one. Yep. I'm going to trade her an iron lance, too, which she can use. And it's fine that it's half used up. I'm not going to be going through that many uses of it. But I do want to try to increase her lance rank. Eventually, I want her to be able to... I think it's a C or a B that she needs. So she needs to gain at least 1 lance rank, maybe 2. I don't remember off the top of my head. But then, as for Aaron, yeah, and Jill is now full on items, so... And yeah, I'm good with just that hand axe for range. So then, Nolan, if there's another axe in here that you could use, I could give it to you. I mean, okay, I might as well give you the full steel axe, why not? And I'll give you... I mean, you're super loaded up on weapons, but that's fine. Like I mentioned at the end of part 1, this group is very stocked on weapons, and I did that on purpose because I'm trying to avoid spending money here with this group. There's the 2 bargains that I got here in this chapter, and there's going to be a couple more bargains later with them that I want to make sure we can afford. And I did my math carefully, and I really want to avoid spending any more money than that, than what I added up at the end of part 1, so... Anyway... Aaron, you've got a full iron great lance, you've got most of a silver lance. You should be pretty much fine on weapons. Is there another lance in the convoy for you? Well, okay, like with Nolan, we might as well do this. We've got the full steel lance sitting there. And then, the short spear, we might as well grab that too. Yeah, again, you've got plenty of weapons here, you've got a variety, we're good there. Edward, well, I already outfitted Zehark, so any swords in the convoy for you. Let's grab you that 8-use Wind Edge. I could give you a full one, but I'm not going to be using you a whole lot. And yeah, I might as well do this. Take the fuller ones out of there. And I'll just hang on to these in the convoy. I might give them to somebody at some point, or I might just sell them later, but it's fine. Okay. And yeah, all the, like, damaged weapons and stuff in the convoy, I'm just gonna hold for now. I don't know if I'm ever gonna need them, or if I'm just gonna sell them at some point. I'll probably sell a lot of them at some point, but, we'll just hang on to them for right now. I don't need the gold this minute. Leonardo's fine. There is a steel bow sitting in the convoy there, but honestly, he's probably only going to use Lugnasad for the rest of the game. And the one disadvantage to leaving him in first tier, and not getting him up to level 10 and master sealing him, is that he won't be able to use crossbows, but that's fine. Oh, and speaking of crossbows, I might actually want to give Nolan a crossbow. I'm not doing Beastfoe crossbow, but it would be good just to have one. Okay, so let's do this. Let's open up an inventory slot. We'll give that hand axe. And, how much is a crossbow? Okay, 3,500. I can definitely open up enough room for that. So yeah, we will sell some of these things off. Actually, let's sell up some of these partly used vulneraries first. By some... okay, Leonardo's holding that one. By some, I mean any that are not in people's inventories. And that got me almost all the way there. I'll go ahead and sell this antitoxin too. I rarely ever use it. I got one use out of it in part 1 endgame. Don't need that bronze lance anymore. There were some, yeah, like that beat up hand axe I don't need. Okay, could sell that other hand axe too, but that one might actually see some use. Let's sell this extra steel, though. Actually, though... Whoops, I didn't mean to go out of there. Come to think of it, 210... Yeah, that would actually get me there. Let's sell the iron bow. Leonardo's not going to need it. That gets me to 3,500. Oops, not shop, armory. And by the way, there is a bargain later that is a special crossbow with an extra high critical rate. I'm not going to be buying that this time. I'll show it when it's available, but I'm not going to be buying it this time, so that's why I'm buying Nolan this one now. Okay. Okay. And yeah, I went with a crossbow rather than a bowgun as well. Probably not going to get a whole lot of use out of it anyway, since I'm not doing Beastfoe crossbow, but anyway. I've spent enough time doing this. Okay, I think we are ready to move out, so let's do it. Oh, it's Skrymir and Ranulf. Yeah, I remember that. We were a distraction and we burned down their camp. Yeah, this is a big deal for Skrymir. You gotta feel bad for him. Like, his entire world was crushed by losing that fight. Like, yeah, in a way he's, you know, he's arrogant, and he kind of deserved it, but, like, this is, like, world-shattering to him. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you weren't brave. Anyway. By the way, I just noticed here, I think it's about to cut away to some different characters here, but like, Skrymir's hands are enormous. Like, his fist is like the size of Ranulf's head. Like, just look at that for a second. I never noticed that before. And now I just remembered Lur from Futurama. Whoa, my hands are huge. Anyway. Oh, it's Lyra and Kaisa. Oh, there's Ranulf again. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yep, and Lyre ran after Ranulf instead of doing what she was supposed to do. Uh-oh. Alright, here we are. No. No. Okay, everybody else can come. And honestly, I wouldn't be bringing Leonardo if not for Lughnasadh. It's the only reason that he's, like, even remotely useful. Okay. So, let's, get everybody positioned. So, gonna talk about this map a bit before we dive in. So, obviously, this is a fog of war. There's river terrain, there's lots of stuff that slows you down, and you're fighting a bunch of beast lagoos, and you have to kill 46 of them. Oh, man. This is a difficult chapter. This is probably the hardest one in the game, and I am very likely to fail it at least once here. And there's really, the annoying thing about it, and what I don't like, is there's really no good strategy that you can take to it. There's really only one way to play this chapter. You have to basically put 2 strong units up here, and the rest of your army has to go this way and just kind of defend this side of the map. You can try to make your way through the map and get to the other side and you know, fight the boss, who is going to be up here. But you just have to kind of sit here and slowly take out these enemies and heal your units. And, like, not only is it difficult, it's not a very complicated map, and that's what's so infuriating about it, to be honest. Anyway, you do also have these yellow units. They are actually pretty useful, but they also will very often just get themselves killed. So, anyway, I'm going to play this in a pretty conservative way, generally here. I'm just going to try to gain as much experience for the units that I'm training as I can. So, to that end, like I said, you need 2 strong units up here, and my choices for that are going to be Nolan and Zihark. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 people kind of hold this between this fallen tree here and this, whatever you call this here. We're just going to set up a wall here, and I think that's going to be Aaron and Soth. So let's get Aaron closer to that. And then I'm going to have Jill and Volig come up here. And Volig is going to probably spend most of the map in these reeds. The other thing, by the way, with this being Fog of War, if you swap Volig around, he's got really good night vision, so you can actually uncover some more enemies this way. But see, if I move him away from there, I lose sight of that tiger. And I think his vision even expands further once he's shifted or half-shifted. So, Aaron... Yeah, because I want to set up the wall here, so... And the yellow units are probably going to run out past mine and get themselves killed. And I'm just going to let that happen, because I want the enemies to just come to me and get killed by the units I'm training. So, Jill... I guess we can deploy you here. I don't know if you'll be able to... Well, you do have Beast Foe, so you'll probably be able to take out this cat on the first turn, and then canto forward a little. Okay. So, that is going to be... And I guess I'll bring Laura closer, too. So that is going to be basically the strategy that I'm going to take for this map. I'm not going to practice run it. I'm just going to save here and then reset for lag. And then I will be right back and we'll play it. I will probably fail at least once, and we're just going to have to live with it. Again, the reason I'm not practice running is just that there's not really all that much strategy to this one, so if I fail it, I fail it. Yeah, anyway, I will be back shortly, so see you in a little bit. Okay, so, before we actually dive in, I did remember one thing here, which is that, I actually am going to need Soth to do something on turn 1 here. So I don't want him actually coming over here quite yet with Aaron to build that wall. So for that reason, I'm actually just going to bring, Edward over there instead, and we'll have, Leonardo go where Edward goes. Okay, that's the only thing I really wanted to do there, other than what we already did. So, alright, let's go ahead and fight. Okay, now, I will say before we kind of start doing the chapter here, this is, as I said, a very difficult chapter, but it is possible, even if you haven't really trained any of these characters, like I have in this run. So, like, even if everybody here is still in first tier, it's still possible. My source for this, I've done it before, because I was very bad at this game when I first played it as a kid, and I still managed to beat this chapter. Now, so, you know, even if you leaned heavily on Soth and Volig and Zihark to beat Part 1, those 3 characters are still going to be pretty capable here in Part 3 in this chapter. Jill, if she's only, you know, gained a few levels from where she started, will still be usable. Same is true of Nolan with Tarvos, so you still have enough units that can kind of, like, hold their own to be able to survive this chapter. It's probably going to take you several tries, though, because you'll probably get somebody killed in the darkness. Okay, so, let's go ahead and tackle this. Okay, so, I'm back here. I did actually get somebody killed. It was actually Z-Hark. I basically just got unlucky, which can happen in this chapter. So, we're going to do things, again here. Oh, I did save after I repositioned everybody. Okay, so we're going to try it again. And we're going to do basically the same thing and just hope for better RNG, because that's the only thing you can do in this map. Yeah, and I can't remember what all I talked about. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna probably... So, what I'll do is... all the stuff from my failed run where I, like, talked about the mechanics of this map and how it works, I'm going to edit it into the places where it fits. So, yeah, this is going to be more editing work than most of my, chapters of this. But anyway, that's okay. Alright, so Soth, you come up here and try for that hidden treasure. Because there is a hidden treasure on this square. Actually, wait, though. No, I want to reveal this first. Okay, I'm going to do this slightly differently than I did last time, because I ended up moving Volug away and we lost sight of this tiger. So we're actually going to go and attack him first instead. So, I believe I had Laura help me out a little bit. Let's do that again. Now, you know what? Let's not. Let's just have... No. We'll have Z-Hark go for him. Z-Hark will probably kill this with a critical or something. And if not, we'll finish him with Nolan. Or maybe Micaiah. I don't know. Okay. Well, you didn't critical with 3 attempts with a killing edge, but okay. Okay. Skill and speed. And a sword rank. Okay. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and have Micaiah finish this one. And we'll use L-Light for weapon rank experience. Okay, the last time she leveled up in my failed run, she got just resistance. This time, she got magic and resistance. Okay, and I guess nothing has revealed... There is an enemy right here, but we can't see him, so... Alright, so if you just go grab that hidden treasure. And let's have the steel dagger equipped. Okay, and we actually got it the first time. I actually failed to get that on the first attempt with on the failed run. Okay, and now that we can see these enemies, we can step up. So Nolan, we're going to go ahead and just kill this one with the crossbow. Okay, and yeah, they're worth a lot more experience if you kill them while they're transformed. So that's going to be the goal for the most part, is to kill them while they are transformed. Ugh, HP and luck. Both runs now of this chapter, the failed one and this one, just some really bad level ups. Okay, now this cat we've got to take out. Now, last time I got lucky and Aaron actually got a critical on it, so we're going to try, I guess, again for that. Oh, no, wait a minute, I'm sorry. No, this one I took out with Jill, and I will do that again. How did I set it up, though? Oh, I had Leonardo do it, right. Yeah, so Lugnasad, and I pointed this out. 78 hit rate with a steel bow, 98 with Lugnasad. Okay, and that sets up then for Jill to finish this one. And yeah, I can't use the Iron Lance, so Steel Axe it is. Okay. And that's going to reveal another cat. And that's the one that we're going to have to... That's a weird level up for you, Jill. Okay. Okay, because we're going to want to put Jill here. So she's essentially holding a choke point here between the dead trees. And then we're going to have Edward and Aaron hold this choke point, but we need to kill this cat. So last time I got lucky and Aaron actually critted with a short spear. 10% crit. This time he does not. So Edward's going to get to fight. And then the question is, do I want him to use the Wind Edge? No, because Volug's not going to be able to finish that, so I want him to use Khalid Volug. And Volug, I think, will be able to do 5 damage to it. Yeah, ouch. But I haven't moved Laura yet, so I can heal Edward. And then, yeah, Volug will half-shift, attack, and kill it. Okay, and then I will go ahead and heal Edward. Okay. Alright. And now the ally phase. And yeah, I'm leaving them on Rome. I'm pretty much going to leave them on Rome the whole time, and I actually kind of want them to all get killed. Because then they will be just out of the way, and my units will be able to get the experience. Okay. And yeah, I guess I'll talk... Okay. I'll insert the thing that I said in the failed run here. And yeah, I purposely am leaving the yellow units on Rome. I'm just going to let them... If they kill themselves on the enemies, that's fine. And yes, this is the reveal. So Leith is actually the boss of this map. Leith, that's a terrible decision. Okay, then, yep, this happened last time too, and Jill's not going to quite kill that one in one round, but that's okay. Why didn't that one transform and that one? That I don't understand. Okay, so let's deal with this up here first. So before I start moving, I'm going to talk a little bit about the boss and everything. So Leith is up here somewhere. Mordecai is also on this map. We're not going to be getting far enough to reveal them here, but there's a couple important things you should know. If you get up here, if you have Zehark talk to Leith, he'll actually get recruited over to the enemy. So don't do that. And I don't know if that's true for Mordecai as well, I don't remember. And I think it's possible for Jill to get recruited over by Leith if they had, if it's a transfer file where they had an A support. I don't remember all the details of this, and it's not going to matter for this run, but what I will say is Big Klingy in his playthrough was super, super thorough with showing all of the possible like conversations and permutations that happen in this chapter, so if you're curious about those things, watch his playthrough. If you don't want to chance it, play it like I am and just keep your characters back, and it'll be fine. It's difficult enough to even just get up there, so I'm just not going to worry about it. And there is also, if Leith, like, was killed prior to this point, there will be a whole nother boss that will appear instead, who has a weird name that I don't remember. Anyway. Okay, continuing on now. Okay, it is actually starting to lag kind of badly, so alright, you know what, we're going to battle save and reset for lag. I actually didn't battle save at all in the failed run, but going to battle save now and reset for lag, and I'll be right back. Okay, back. Almost forgot to start the recording there, but I remembered. And now I have to click back on the screen. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay. So, now, let's move forward here. So, let's have... You know what, last time I had Zehark do this, I'm actually going to switch them here. I'm going to have... So last time I ended up positioning Zehark here and Nolan here in these reads. I'm going to switch him this time. So I'm going to have Zehark go to the right. So, for that reason, we're going to have Zehark try and take out this one. Okay, nice job. Okay, and then Nolan, and yeah, here I'm going to insert my soliloquy about why I don't care about using up uses of Tarvos. Okay, and then I will go ahead and use Tarvos here. So, the thing about Tarvos, we just got it, of course, but this is really the chapter where it's the most useful for a number of reasons. So, that +4 defense, that is really nice against these beastly goos. There's only 3 chapters here with this group in Part 3. It's this one, and then 312 and 313. And because Nolan is a lower level now than he will be in those chapters, he's going to have lower defense now than he will in those chapters, so it's more useful to him here. The other thing is that we're going to get access to other strong axes later on, so this is, relative value greater now. Kind of similar to what I was talking about when we transferred the Silver Sword from Lucia over to Mia. Greater relative value at this point in the game. And in my run specifically, because Zehark and Nolan have a B support right now, and they're going to be at an A support later, his avoid rate's going to be higher later, so he has a better chance of dodging, and he's going to take less damage, so that defense bonus is more useful now. One last thing about it is that, and I know I'm just kind of rambling on and on, because I gave Nolan Paragon, he's going to gain several levels during this chapter, and probably some defense then as well, so he'll actually have better defense later than he does now. Okay, and then let's go ahead and have... Well, Soth hasn't done anything yet for experience, but I'll have a chance to level him later. Let's have Micaiah pick up a kill, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. You pick up this kill, Micaiah. And Soth, actually, we'll have you throw sharp objects at that untransformed cat, so you can just level up now. Okay. Okay. Okay, pretty good level for Soth, actually. Alright, so now, let's take out this one. So Jill, if she misses this, I'll just Canto her back and have, Volug do it. I could also have, Edward use a Wind Edge over the fallen tree, if I wanted. Okay, but she managed to do it, so good. Okay. Then Volug, we're gonna come up and, okay, so, I'm just gonna preview this. He takes a lot of damage from these tigers. We're just gonna have him tank attacks. We're not gonna have him attack at all in the player phase. Probably this whole battle. So, instead, I'm just gonna, well, okay, let's converse. Yeah, and this is the dialogue we saw earlier with Ileana, where he's asking, you know, what would happen if he started eating all the, enemies. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave him here, and then I'm gonna show this. With Volug being half-shifted, you can actually do this at any time. And you can do it as many times as you want, in fact. It's just, you can't move him after you do it, but that way it resets its half-shift meter to full, so you don't have to worry about him reverting if he gets attacked by too many things on the enemy phase. Okay, and then, yeah, we're not going to advance these guys forward at all. In fact... Oh, you can't do it, can you? No. Yeah, I don't have anybody. I was gonna... So, last time what I should have done is rescue this bishop. I bet... Okay, Aaron could actually do it. So once I have Soth come over here, I think I'm going to actually have Aaron or Soth, one of them, rescue the bishop. Probably Aaron. And then I'll have Edward hold the line for a little while, because the bishop will keep healing the yellow units and keeping them alive, and I actually just want them to die so they're out of the way. So, yeah, we'll do that a little bit later. And then you, Laura, let's run up here. We may as well converse. Yeah, I really hate the converse dialogues in this game, but that one is rather sweet. And yes, I'm going to heal Jill because this map, there are too many strong enemies. Even just for 5 HP, I'd rather just get her healed. Okay, and then these guys, I'm going to leave where they are, so... Moving on. Ally phase. Okay, and I'd really like it if you die, Archer. Okay, and this one... Okay, I don't think that's going to be kill range for Volug, so that's good at least. I really don't want Volug to kill any enemies, because if he does, then he may get attacked by a third attack, and that would probably kill him. Okay, I hope that other tiger can reach the archer to finish him. Yeah, and that untransformed tiger there is going to transform and probably go for Volug. And yeah, weirdly, when Volug fights, now it shows the transform meter of the enemy unit for whatever reason. Okay, just out of kill range, good. Although, he dodged, so he could have taken another attack. Okay. Yep, now Ranulf is there to yell at Leith. Yeah. Leith, come on. Okay. So now, I guess because Volug didn't take any damage, I could actually just go ahead and have him kill this one. Which I don't usually do on this level at all. Okay, Soth can get to where Edward is. So actually, yeah, let's go ahead and rescue this bishop now. Let's have Edward just step down one space, and Soth come and hold this with him. And now the yellow units won't get healed. And then we'll bring... Actually... Well, okay, let's do this first. Let's, go ahead and have Volug just finish this one off. And yeah, before I do, fill up his meter again. Have him finish this one. Okay, and if he had been damaged, I would have Jill do it so that Volug can heal, or I would heal Volug with Laura. But this is fine. Okay. Oh, and Volug finally leveled up for the first time, and he gained HP, which means that now he'll heal 5 with Renewal. Okay, so now... Okay, Jill still can't double the cats. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to converse. Okay, well now I'm forced into this move. That's why I hate... The other reason I hate the converse dialogues. Okay, well let's make sure we take out this one. So, Steel Axe will probably do it. Yeah. Okay, and I'm fine with her taking damage because I have ways I can heal her. Okay, so I probably would have ended up doing that anyway, so no harm done, really. Okay, and let's Canto back into position. And then I'm actually going to have Micaiah heal with the men's staff. And yeah, we're not using Sacrifice now anymore because Micaiah, I want getting staff experience, so... I'd rather do that. And you can see, I mean, that's the first time she's used a staff. It actually raises pretty quickly. Okay, and then these guys, Nolan and Zehark. Well, Zehark might be able to get into that first thicket if I can kill this one with Nolan, but I doubt I can. Yeah, he's not going to double it, so... Yeah, the yellow units are annoyingly positioned right now. Let's do this. Let's have Zeehart go here and try and take out this one. Steel Blade will actually do it guaranteed, so let's do that. Okay, and then let's... Okay, we'll converse to get that out of the way. And, yeah, let's just use the crossbow. That did level him up. Oh my god. What is with these level ups? Oh my. Wow. Oh. Okay, well, you're definitely dead now. Okay, that one's still alive, which is annoying because it could... Ow, wow. Ugh. Again, I'm rooting against the yellow units, which is weird, but I really want them dead. Okay, that's one dead. It's just because I have specific positions where I want my units, and so I want the yellow ones out of the way. Okay, Tiger stepped in front of that cat, so, alright. Ouch. Yeah, some of these tigers are stronger than others. That, I think, is one of the really strong ones. It did almost half of Volek's health. Oh, well, you're gonna die. Okay. Luckily, that halberdier is also almost dead. And now Liar yells at Leith. Yeah, if you recall, Liar ran the wrong way where she wasn't supposed to. She went to go and see if Leith was okay instead of going to where Kaiser was telling her to go. Okay, so now we continue. So first thing is let's go ahead and do Nolan and Zeehark. And so like I said, this time I'm going to put Zeehark in the middle thicket and Nolan on the left. I had him switched last time. Reeds, not thickets. I keep calling them thickets. Yeah, okay. Let's, I guess, use the crossbow. Actually, just curious. Well, yeah, let's just use the crossbow. And I'll do that, and then I'm going to trade trick you Tarvos when I move Zeehark here. So yeah, that cat's probably going to die to the halberdier, but it's alright. And yep, we'll keep the steel blade equipped. Okay. Okay, and now... okay, this one did run up right in front of us here. I think Micaiah, if I recall from last time, yeah, Micaiah can actually take that one by herself, and it's holding a vulnerary. So actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's have you take that brave bow, even though you can't use it. We'll have Soth just steal the vulnerary. And then we'll have Micaiah kill this one. Okay, and then you just step up a little. Okay, and then over here, that one's at 0 gauge. I could go probably take out that one with Jill, but I think I'd rather take out that one. So if I come here, Well, an Iron Lance wouldn't do it. Okay, because I am trying to also focus on her Lance rank. So yeah, let's actually take this one down. Okay. Okay, Olivigrass. Alright, well, we'll just send that to the convoy. Okay, and then Volug, yeah, you're 1 damage off killing that one, so actually... Yeah. I'm gonna save a use of the Physics Staff here and just have you use your Concoction. Okay, and then you're still holding the Bishop, so we'll just keep him for now. And then, Laura... Yeah, you just stay where you are. Alright, Ally Phase. Okay, this one... Oh, you're very brave and very dead. You got killed by an untransformed Laguz. But that one killed an untransformed Laguz. Alright, that one's gone. Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you attack Volug? What are you doing? It could have reached Volug. Okay, and then, yeah, the thing is, so last time, this is around when Zehark got killed, a little bit after this. And it's just that you have to just kind of get lucky with Zehark and Nolan dodge tanking. Zehark especially, because his defense is 14. Nolan's is 18 if he's equipping Tarvos, so he's a little bit safer here, but... and Nolan also has higher HP, so you just have to kind of get lucky. I'm gonna go ahead and... Again, I'm keeping him in the reeds here for the avoid and defense. We're gonna see if we can take out... Yeah, let's use the short axe to one-shot him. Okay. Okay, much better level up that time. Strength, speed, and skill. Alright, and then let's go ahead and trade Tricky Tarvos again. And attack with a Wind Edge. Okay. And yeah, there's a lot of Tigers in the dark up here, so you just have to hope that Nolan and Zehark can dodge tank them. Okay, so this one, can Jill take him out with a lance? Yeah, and I'm okay with her getting hit because it'll give Micaiah a chance to use her staff, so let's do that. Okay, she dodged, so oh well. Okay. And again, I'm not trying to advance at all. We're just going to hold this position until we kill enough enemies. So... Alright, so Volug is good there. We will just... Well, no, let's not step up just yet. Yeah, we're going to leave everybody where they are. Okay. End turn. Oh, you healed. That's annoying. You also healed. That one Halberdier next to Zehark is just super annoying, because he's going to keep stealing kills, probably, from Zehark and Nolan. I just want them to die. Now he's going to stay in the thicket, too. Although, okay, the nice thing there is that he is guarding Zehark's blind side. Well, okay. that wouldn't be his blind side. Technically, the left would be his blind side, but you get what I mean. He's actually shielding Zehark from an attack, so if he just stays there, that might actually benefit us. I could actually now just order them to halt. That... maybe. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna battle save at the start. Okay, much better level, Nolan, thank you. Although still no strength. I'm gonna battle save at the start of my next turn, and I'll leave him on roam, and if I fail, I'll try setting him to halt for the, the retry. Okay, Nolan got hit there. Yep, and here's the Black Knight. Of course the Black Knight is safe, come on. Okay, so yeah, the Black Knight appears here, and this is kind of the, you know, I can't beat this level. Here's a here's a cheat to beat the level with. You can just let the Black Knight finish it. We're actually doing pretty well. We're not going to need him. And I'm taking this slow. I didn't even look up what the turn bonuses are for this. I'll look them up after the map, but yeah, we're not going to actually probably need the Black Knight to kill anything for us. Okay, and yeah, this is the last time we'll get to actually use the Black Knight, so don't give him any items. Not that you were probably planning to. Anyway, we're gonna have the Black Knight now hold this priest. And that will give Aaron a chance to step into our defensive line. So, we'll move Soth up one space. We'll put Aaron here. And Edward is going to stay where he is, because he's... I mean, technically, they could try to run around through these reeds. Anyway, okay, so now, can Volug actually finish this one? Okay, he can pick up another kill here, so let's do that. And then Jill will take out one of these two. Okay, I think that tiger will kill this guy, so let's have Jill take out the cat. Okay, that was a low hit rate, but you hit it. Okay. Okay, and now these guys... Okay, Nolan does need to get healed. We could do a Wind Edge. Yeah, let's do this first. If Zehark does get hit, I'll have Laura heal him, and then I'll just have Nolan use a healing item. Otherwise, I'll be able to have Laura heal Nolan. Let's use the Steel Sword. Okay, he dodged it, so now I can have Nolan go ahead and take out the other tiger. And again, we're keeping Tarvos equipped. And then, yeah, Halberdier, whether you decide to stay in the thicket where you are or run forward for some reason, either way is fine. Can I physic him from here? No. What's the range? Magic over 2, which for you is going to be 7. As it rounds down, so 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I need to actually put her all the way up there. Well, that's alright. Right, because if I ever back one more, it's not close enough. Yeah. Oh, she can just barely get into range. I probably should have checked that before I did all that, but it's okay. Now I know. Otherwise, though, Micaiah has a bit higher magic, so I could always have her trade for the physic, too. Anyway, alright, we're fine for now. No, yeah, you decided to run around for some reason, but... Alright. Oh, Vola got a second level up of this playthrough. Yep, HP and luck. I mean, those are going to be any Lagoose's highest growth rates. It's kind of the whole point of Lagoose. Okay. So, up here, nobody close enough for us to go for. I don't want to step forward and start fighting these guys because I want to stay in the reeds. So I'm actually going to move them over so Zehark is next to the fallen tree. This way he can only get attacked by one thing. So Zehark should be safe. And then Nolan stand in the middle one. Okay. And we lost sight of that tiger, but that's okay. Alright, so now... This one did appear down here. I guess Soth could throw sharp objects at it and kill it. I just don't want him running too far out. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Okay, nothing's going to be able to get around and get to Micaiah, but I'll just go ahead and step Aaron up one space anyway. Okay, and then Volug needs to heal, so... Can we do this? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, prioritizing Lance rank once again. Okay. And now Micaiah has another opportunity to heal Jill. Oh, she didn't quite level up, but she will next time. Okay, and then... Concoction or Physic? Concoction. Just want to save that Physic for now. It's still a rare item at this point in the game. Okay, and... Gonna actually drop the priest off back here. And yeah, he may actually end up being useful and heal us once these guys are gone, but... They're too far away now for him to be able to heal them. So he'll probably just stand there. Oh, and you're running even further into enemy territory. And you reveal some more enemies that are untransformed, but I hope they transform and kill you. Nope, this one's gonna kill itself and... Ugh, missed. Why didn't you attack the halberdier? What the heck? Not enough to kill. Yeah, and that's an example of where Beast Foe on Nolan would, you know, you'd see how... You can imagine how devastating that is in this chapter. Okay, and I haven't pointed it out yet, but you saw those splashes up at the top of the map there? That's reinforcements spawning. Okay, so let's have... Aaron step back down, Soth step back. Let's have Jill go kill one of these two. Okay, you can't kill that one with the lance. Or that one. So, I guess it's gotta be an axe. Which one of you is the stronger one? Oh, they're both strong. Alright, so it doesn't matter. Do I have a better hit rate against one of you? Yeah, I do. I'm betting it's biorhythm difference, right? Normal. No, you're both normal. Why do... Oh, you're in the reeds. Okay, that's why. Well, alright, let's go for the one not in reeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, again, I'm, like, mad at myself now that I've never thought of just, like, having all the yellow units stay back, just directing them. Because I had the whole thing up top where I was like, there's no strategy for this chapter, you just have to blah, 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 and I'm like, well, actually, that is something of a different strategy you could do. It's not like it really makes the chapter easier, though. If anything, it makes it harder. Wow, great level, Micaiah. Alright. Well, okay. Can Nolan, with a short axe, like, double and kill this one? Okay, he can't. But, I want Zehark to do something, so I'm still gonna do this. I'm gonna use the hand axe, though. And then I'll trade Trick him Tarvos, and then kill the other tiger with the Wind Edge. Okay, decent, Nolan. Nice job. Tarvos. Attack with Wind Edge. Yeah, and by the way, I know that I would have cut in when I talked about this in the failed run, but I didn't mention in that Zehark has got to be super conflicted about fighting in this army, because, he loves the Beast Tribe, and he's having to fight against them. It's just kind of an interesting wrinkle. It makes sense that he would be, able to be converted over to the enemy. Yeah, the Halberdiers are actually, like, kinda strong. Okay, this one should die now, though. Yep. Okay, so only one Halberdier is still alive. Oh, you missed, otherwise you would have killed him. Alright, well, you'll kill him on the next turn. Okay, so this time... Yeah, okay, similar plan. We're gonna attack this one. 74 hit rate. Okay, 100 with the crossbow and same damage, so we'll do this. Alright, and then once again, I'll trade Trick him Tarvos. And then Steel Sword and kill you. HP, magic, and luck. Okay, Zehark, you do you. Haven't capped anything. You're only level 10, though. There's time. Okay, so, can I have Jill just take out this tiger? Yeah, alright, let's do that. Okay, and then, 9 enemies left. So yeah, she's already almost at a B in stabs, which is really good. It goes pretty quick. especially when she's got discipline. Okay, and yep, everybody else just stay where you are for the moment. 9 enemies to go. We're almost there. Eight enemies to go, thanks to that halberdier. Oh, and by the way, didn't point this out yet, but 7 enemies to go now. If you notice, the phase fanfare for the Laguz Alliance is the Grail Mercenaries phase fanfare, which is kind of cool. You're used to that being the good guys. Skill and luck, alright. Ouch. Yeah, but now because of where Nolan is and where the fallen tree there is, Zehark can't take another attack. So, yeah, definitely good to have him positioned there and not where I had him in the failed run, which is where that cat just died. Because he can get attacked by too many enemies there. Okay. So, now the question is, can I end the map right now? I lost track. Okay, 6 left. I can only see 4 of them, so no, I'm not going to be able to end the map this turn. That's okay. Yeah, and again, I'm just going to hold my position everywhere. Let's do this. Actually, crossbow's a guaranteed kill. Wait, what? Oh, because... Okay, I'm stupid. I didn't actually look at the math there because, yeah, Nolan has gained strength in the chapter, so the hand axe is doing more damage. At the start of the battle, the hand axe and the crossbow did the same, but Nolan has since gained strength. Anyway, that's fine. Okay, trade trick him Tarvos again. Use a concoction. Okay. You can heal Nolan. Oh, and I guess what I could have done is had Zehark finish that tiger and then have Micaiah come over, trade for the physics staff, and then heal Zehark, but it's fine. We're not ending the map this turn anyway, so it's okay. Oh, that's exactly enough to kill him. Alright. And she dodged it, so nothing for Micaiah to do. 99. Ugh. Okay, and now that we're actually this close to ending the map, I'm going to leave Jill here instead of here, and Micaiah is actually going to step up and heal Volig with Mend. So yeah, okay, so now she's being stabs. See, I didn't end up getting her light rank up at all, really. She only killed a couple things, but at least we got her staff rank moving. And I might be able to have her, like, kill something on the last turn here. Okay, everybody else, stay where you are. Black Knight, head back this way. I'm not gonna need you, but... Alright. Okay, good. You ran away to heal rather than running forward and attacking something. Okay, and now, yeah, by the end of this, if the map doesn't end here on the enemy phase, I should be able to end it on the next player turn. Okay, you go for Volig, fine. Yeah, and I'd like to set up that kill for Micaiah there. But again, if enough enemies run out of the dark and get killed here, it might just end on the enemy phase. Okay. Okay, so there's 3 damaged enemies. Can Jill reach up there to kill one of them, I wonder? I don't know if I'll need to either, let's see. Okay, 4. So, yeah, actually, I'd like to not have to kill one of the untransformed ones. So can Jill... Oh, yeah, she could reach to kill one of these 3 cats. So yeah, it's better if I kill the tiger and then those 3 cats. And I'd like for Micaiah to kill this tiger, so... 24. Can I do 10 damage to him? Can South maybe do it from here? Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'd like you to not crit, South. It's okay if you do. Okay, thank you. Okay, and then Micaiah, you go ahead and kill this one. Actually, I'm going to wait on that because I want to just show something after this. So, not go through all the darkness, please, Jill. Let's go take out this one where I can see the whole path and not run into something. Okay. Alright, come on, good level, Jill. Just speed. Okay. Yeah, I'll go for 83, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, if you look at them now, so Jill's up to level 7. She was level 2 going in, so 5 levels in this battle. Nolan, obviously, with Paragon, but he gained 9 levels and nearly a 10th, because he's at 75. Zehark, I think, was level 7 going in, so he picked up 4 levels. So, yeah, pretty good map for experience, because all of these enemies are worth a lot. Okay, yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's just... Oh, 99. It's okay. Alright, and then... Yep, L-Light for weapon experience. And that should get us out of here. Yep. Yeah. The way that they use the word strategy in the dialogue of this game bothers me sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's just a... I guess... I don't know. Strategy is kind of, maybe it's just me. I don't even know if this is true, but the chess players that I know don't say the word strategy when talking about chess. And, like, if someone uses the word strategy when talking about, like, anything chess-related, it's often a giveaway that they're not a very good chess player or they don't know anything about chess. So maybe that word just rubs me because of that. But anyway... I don't think 6 would be enough. I mean, the 6 strong men, these are probably all, you know, beast Lagoos, because they're under Ranulph's command, but I don't know that 6 strong Lagoos could hold back Skrimir. Yeah, good question, Ranulph. Everyone keeps asking, and no one has the answer. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, they are. We still haven't really seen... I mean, we did see Scrimir in action a little bit, but... yeah. Oh, so Ranulf recognizes Soth, I guess. Yeah, we already knew that. Oh, and there's Tironio, who... yeah, it would have been really nice to have him in that battle. Just a nice, strong unit who can hold down a choke point and absorb a lot of hits from strong beast enemies. And yeah, would have been nice to have General Tironio. What brings you out here, General? Why in the world isn't General Tironio? Why isn't he playable for this chapter? That bothers me. Like, I understand the whole gameplay reasons for, like, Jill not being playable for that swamp chapter. And even though the story reasons don't make sense, but there's no story or gameplay reason for Tironio not being available for this last one. Like, none at all. Like, he's a general. Like, he should be Micaiah's, like, top lieutenant other than Soth if she's the commander of this army. Why wasn't he there? It just... ugh. It bothers me. Anyway. He would honestly make that chapter so much easier. Like, not so much. Like, it would still be challenging, but it wouldn't be, like, ridiculously difficult the way it is if you don't have enough characters trained. Like, Tironio would just give you an extra option of somebody who's capable and can, like, help you survive that battle if you didn't do a good job of distributing your experience earlier. Okay. Sorry. I ranted so long that I had to yawn. Like, I'm even putting myself to sleep, so I'm just gonna move on. So wait, Peleus wouldn't let Tironio come here? Maybe he's just, like, in charge of running the keep or something. I don't know. He should have been here. So, Tironio came all the way out here from Navasa, all the way to, well, I guess, okay, the Raban is in northwestern Bagneon, so I guess it's not like it's that far, but, like, he came all the way out here just to, like, see how the battle was going, and then Micaiah immediately has him turn around and go back. Okay. Okay, so no turn bonus there. Since we're on this screen now, I am going to go ahead and just look up if there even is a turn bonus and how much it is, and for how many turns. So give me a second here. Okay, so this was 3-6. So, oh, there actually isn't a turn bonus for this chapter. Okay. Yeah, so there is no need to rush it, I guess. There's just no turn bonus. That's kind of weird, because this one doesn't have, like, a turn limit. Normally with turn bonuses, it's like the survive 10 turns for the chapters that don't have one. Which is going to be the case for the next chapter, in fact. It's a survive map that doesn't have a turn bonus. And that makes sense, but this one, you'd kind of think that you would have one. Anyway... yeah, there's no way to get more than just the 4,500 plus friendly army fought, so All right, that is the save screen then. So, yeah, this war got real. I only failed that battle the one time because I got Z-Heart killed. So, I'm sorry for how weird and cut together this video probably was. Obviously, I haven't done that yet as I record this, but um, yeah, I'm sorry if it was a little bit jumpy that way. But yeah, this chapter is difficult, and like, the previous chapter that I struggled a lot with up to this point was 2-3, Joffrey's Charge. And, that one is really hard, but I like the challenge of that one, partly because it's an optional challenge. Like, you can take that map slowly, and it's very easy. If you kill everybody and you just forego the bonus XP, you can beat that one really easily. And it's only really hard if you're trying to leave everyone alive and complete the map as quickly as possible. This one, there's really no way that you can make this map easier than it is. Like, I failed this once and had trouble with it, even with having all of my units from part one basically to second tier, aside from Leonardo, and I did a good job of distributing XP, and it's still very difficult. And if you do a bad job of distributing XP in part one, it's just so hard. And it didn't have to be that way, but I am thankful that I'm playing the English version where I have Khalid Bolg, Lugnasad, and Tarvos for this chapter, which I wouldn't have in the Japanese version. I can't even imagine trying to play that in that version with, if you're a new player, I mean, this map had to have just been impossible in the Japanese version for new players. And yeah, again, I'm just kind of ranting about it again, but this map really was the point. Like, when I first played this as a kid, like, this is the first map in this game that I was really, really stuck on, that I could not get past, because, of course, I didn't understand how to distribute XP. I would let Soth kill everything in part one, and so none of my characters were leveled at all by this point, and it's extremely difficult. And I did manage to beat it eventually, but yeah, this was the first map that just got super, super hard. And there's not too many like that in this game. I'll comment on the others when we get to them, but like up to this point, it's been a fairly easy game. From here on out, there's going to be a handful of just extremely difficult chapters. This is one. The next one will not be that difficult. The next one is actually maybe the easiest one in part 3, and maybe even in the entire game. So, I'm looking forward to a nice little rest, except that next time there's a whole bunch of second playthrough exclusive things that we have to do to meet some requirements for that, so it's not as easy as it could be. Anyway, I'm still looking forward to that battle because I like trying to do those extra little challenges. So I've rambled on long enough. Thank you for watching One Brain Ops and listening to this horribly long rant. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you next time.